I used to think that networking was corny. I used to hate it. I used to hate people like talking about networking and stuff. But like making this channel and starting to talk to a lot of Amazon sellers definitely changed my business a lot. And in today's video, I wanted to talk a little bit about that, about the importance of networking, especially if you are an Amazon seller, because you do not get to talk to a lot of people. Like you're gonna run your business by yourself in front of your computer. You're not gonna talk to anybody, to be honest. So yeah, I think it's especially true for Amazon sellers because instead if you are doing like wholesale and you are going to talk to a lot of people, like a lot of sellers and stuff, a lot of wholesalers, to actually place orders. If you do online arbitrage, if you do retail arbitrage, you may come across some people in stores. But like if you do online arbitrage, it's pretty lonely, right? So in today's video, I wanted to touch a little bit on that, talk about the importance of actually building a network and networking. And before we actually do, we are talking about networking. So link in the description, Discord server, join the Discord, best place to meet other people. We have experienced sellers, we have beginner sellers. So best place to actually, we have sellers that are more experienced than me as well. So if you have any questions, it's the best place to do it. We are not a huge server. So if you still have questions and stuff like that, you are always going to get an answer, not like on other on other servers. And it's a great place to actually network. And if you just get active, you're gonna make some friends. I made a lot of friends on the server, so it's definitely one of the best places to actually network. So, as I said, I used to think that networking was corny, you know, because the idea I had about networking was, you know, just guys not knowing each other, getting together and trying to take advantage of the other people that they are going to come across. But you know, those advanced sellers, and even myself, I've been in your shoes. If you are a beginner, I've been in your shoes, and I've made mistake that you do not have to make. So this is why it's important. Like networking is one great way to learn about a trade, about a business, about all that stuff. And it's definitely like right now, anytime, like if I ever jump into another business, the first thing I'm going to start to do, and it's a little bit easier for me right now because, you know, I have this channel, I'm sharing everything that I do and stuff. But like, it's going to definitely be one of the first things that I'm going to do, network, because you're going to learn so much stuff. And like the benefits you get from building a network in a specific industry and, you know, making friends that know some stuff that you may not know, is that you are gonna, like, you cannot buy, like, it's stuff that money can buy, right? Like, the benefits that you're gonna get from it is stuff that you just cannot buy. For example, let's just talk about my man Sayvat, who helped me build my PC, helped me select the piece. Yes, I can buy for that, I can pay for that, but like, I don't know anything about it. You know, and like Sayvat, which is a guy on the Discord as well, if you want to talk. And by the way, once again, thank you so much. Helped me build my PC that I needed for Amazon and that I needed, you know, just for this YouTube channel to make the content better. So this is stuff that you cannot buy because you never know when you come across someone in a store that is trying to sell you stuff. You never know if you can trust it. You never know if what he says is true. And like, you know, when you help someone and like when you help each other, you're gonna get stuff that you like. There's stuff, as I said, there's stuff that money cannot buy, and it's not just that, but like Amazon is a super big industry, like even online arbitrage by itself. There's so much stuff that you can sell. There are so many business models. There's so many ways to run your business, and you can learn a lot from other people. I learned a ton, and you guys may not realize it. But like I learned a ton just by sharing free stuff. I have people talking to me and stuff like that, and just, you know, just by hanging out on the Discord talking about stuff. I have so many people like coming and, you know, just exchanging about what's working for us, what's not working. And so it cut down your learning curve because like you are not gonna need to experiment and make the mistakes that people have made. For example, you know, I often talk about how I used to sell swimsuit on Amazon and how the return rate is so high. Right? And so if someone comes to me and asks me about selling swimsuits, which brands and stuff, I can pretty much help and I can pretty much tell them what I know, more or less, you know. And so this is stuff that you are not going to need to experiment. Just a simple file, like this is some stuff that I'm not necessarily going to share in a YouTube video, you know, just because it's super, how to say that? it's like super specific. But like, for example, you know, if you ask me a question about selling swimsuit and stuff, I can tell you that, for example, competitive brands such as Speedo, stuff like that, tends to have a little bit less returns than just bikinis and like swimsuit that people just buy to go to the beach, because, and this is my guess, because, you know, people that actually buy Speedo swimsuits and like competition swimsuits are people that know their size. So when they buy it, they pretty much know what they need, because they do competition, they wear swimsuits all the time, which is not necessarily the case for people that are going on vacation, right? And so some stuff like that, like super specific stuff like that, is stuff that you can only learn either by experimenting yourself, and you cannot experiment everything. You cannot, because like you cannot spend your whole life experimenting, and there's stuff that you will never know. But like, just, you know, talking with people about stuff, about what's working, about what's not working, is gonna help you like learn a lot of little stuff like that. And I learned a lot of stuff, like, to be honest, like I'm not going to say specifically why, because I do not want to share to a big audience like all the stuff that I learned from people that they do not necessarily want me to share, right? But there's a lot of products that I've jumped on, are products that I've jumped with people that are on the Discord, right? That I shared, and you should never be scared of sharing stuff. Like, I know the people that I shared my leads with when they ask me, or just that I sent leads to, like people that have been on the live calls know that I've shared a lot of leads on the live calls. So by the way, if you want to come to the live calls, come. I've shared a lot of leads with people we've been on live calls. You know, just send stuff for free. And I know that they can find my storefront. I do not necessarily care, to be honest. But like, most of the time when you give people some stuff, they give you some stuff in exchange. Like, I would say, like, because I've done it a lot, right? You know, with the YouTube channel and, you know, just on Discord and stuff, talking to people. Like 95% of the time, even 99% of the people that you're gonna share stuff with are gonna like share stuff back with you. And it's not only about leads, you know, it's about knowledge, it's about all that stuff. And you're gonna get what you give 10 times more. And this is stuff, and oftentimes it's stuff that money can buy, as I said. Knowledge that is really like, some knowledge that you cannot pay to get. There's really some knowledge that you cannot pay to get. And you are only going to get this knowledge just by experimenting, stumbling on it by yourself, which is going to be super hard, or just networking, right? Because let's just think about it. If you are 5, 10, like if you put everything that you know together, you're gonna have more stuff to work with, that stuff that you can learn by yourself for your whole lifetime, right? And so this is why networking is super important, and this is why I believe that if you are just starting, and if you feel like you don't want to network and stuff like that, just get involved. Just get on the Discord server. For example, come on our Discord server, start talking. Someone ask a questions, give you 2 cents, start talking. And the more people are going to see you, the more they're going to like vibe with you, the more they're going to be willing to share stuff with you. So this is why I believe, yeah, you should definitely start networking if you are a new Amazon seller, or even if you are an experienced Amazon seller. It does not matter. Like, do not be scared to network just because you're a beginner. Like on the Discord server, we have beginners, as I said, we have advanced seller. It doesn't matter, to be honest. So yeah, you can do this. Jump on the Discord, start making friends, and the business is way more fun when you have some friends to share your wins with, your loss with, and you can just laugh about your loss with your friends. It starts to get way more fun. All right. So that's today's video. I hope it's helpful. Get involved in the community. You know, even if it's just on Twitter. But getting on the Discord server is a little bit easier. So yeah, get involved. If you want to keep learning about Amazon, watch these other videos on the screen. And I'll see you tomorrow for a new video. I'll release a new video every single day. Thank you for watching.